Presets. So presets are basically a set of options you can select and save for an element or for an entire region. And these can be used over and over and over again. So I can have a bunch of different presets for fonts or for headlines that I want or for buttons. And I can create, again, as many as I want to. It's up to you. You can access presets by clicking on an element. So I will click on this element, and then I will click on the gear icon here in this element. So let's double click here. Dang it. Presets are basically a set of options you can select and save for an element or for an entire region. And these can be used over and over again. You can create as many presets as you want. So I can have a bunch of presets for this font right here, or this headline right here, or I can have a lot for buttons. And you can, again, have as many as you want to. So here's how you access presets. By clicking on an element or a region, we'll click on the element first, and then clicking on the settings icon, on this gear icon, to open up the element specific settings on the left-hand side. So here is a menu, and you'll always find presets under the appearance tab of the menu. So whenever you open something, if it opens to a different tab, just click on appearance and you'll find the presets options. The default preset is the original preset, and keep in mind, if you decide to edit the default preset or delete, you're changing the original settings. So it's always best to keep the original design, but create a new one in case you make a mistake or in case you want to use the default preset as a reference. If you must change the default preset, all you need to do is click on Edit Preset CSS. It's not right. Presets are sets of options you can select and save for an element or region, and these can be used over and over again. You can create as many presets as you want to. It's up to you. And here's how you access presets for an element or for a region. You'll want to click on the specific element, and you want to click on this gear icon to open up the element specific settings. And here is the menu. You'll always find presets under the appearance tab. So if you open up one of these menus and you're under a different tab, just click on appearance and the drop down menu will show you the element specific settings. So the original preset is always the default. So when you see default, that is the original preset. And the best rule of thumb is to always create a new preset in case you make a mistake or in case you want to use the default as a reference point. So if you make a mistake and click delete on these presets, you'll always have this box here to make sure that you're wanting to follow through with the action you just designated. So presets are sets of options you can select and save for an element or a region, and they can be used over and over again. And you can create as many presets as you want to. That's completely up to you. Here's how you access presets. You click on an element, and you click on the gear icon to open up the element specific settings. So here is the menu. You'll always find this under the appearance tab in your playbook editor menu. So the default preset is always going to be the original preset. And keep in mind, if you edit the default, you change the original design. So it's recommended you create a new one in case you make a mistake or in case you want to use the default as a reference. So if you must change the default preset, click the Edit Default Preset button. You want to click on Save Changes, whatever changes you decide to make. You want to click on, you want to save these changes here, clicking OK. And fudge. Presets are sets of options you can select and save for an element or for a region, as you'll see here. And you can use these over and over again and create as many presets as you want. It's up to you. To access presets, you will click on an element and click on the gear icon, which is going to open up the element specific settings. So here's the menu. Appearance tab in the playbook editor menu. And the default preset is always the original preset. And keep in mind, if you edit the default, you change the original design. So it's always recommended you create a new one, a new preset just in case you make a mistake or just in case you want to use the default as a reference. But if you must change the default preset button, click Edit Default Preset, make your changes here, and click OK. Now we're going to go back to the menu by clicking on the gear icon. So again, when in doubt, create a new preset. Here's how. You want to click, choose, or create a preset box. Okay. So once you click on this drop-down menu, you want to click, choose, or create preset. Once you click or choose create preset, you have the option to type in a new one, or here's how. You have the option to create one by clicking or typing in the space box. Here's how. You want to choose or create a preset by clicking on the button, and you're going to type in your preset title and click add, or you're going to select from this already. Here's how. You want to click on this button to choose or create a preset, and you're going to type in the new preset you want to add, or select from the list that's already here from the list of presets. So when you're happy with the name, click add preset button next to it. Now you can change whatever you want to and need with this preset whenever you're satisfied. If you want to delete this preset, click on delete. Here's how. So you're going to want to click on, here's how. You're going to click, choose, or create a preset box. When you're happy with the name that you typed, if you're creating one, when you type it, click add. And the preset box is going to add this preset. And whenever you want it, here's how. Click choose or create a preset box. When you're happy with the name, click add preset button next to it. Now you can change whatever you want to and need with this preset whenever you're satisfied. If you want to delete it, or if you click this by accident, or you get curious, here's how. You're going to click choose or create a preset. Once you click this, here's how. You're going to click choose or create preset. Once you click here, you're going to type in your title name, your preset name, and click add, or you're going to choose from this already long list of presets that you need for that specific element or that specific region. Now you can change whatever you want to and need with this preset whenever you're satisfied, until you're satisfied. If you choose an element with an already custom preset, then the settings will look a little different here. But the settings are based on the element that you select. Now, if you want to change a preset, you want to click it here. All right. And you're ready to go to make these changes. Now, this is how you utilize presets. If you have any questions, always go to support@hoopsinstitute.com and we will be glad to help you out.